All right, goats, we are back. So, we have the next newest LR. Wait, I usually start out, well, kind of not like this. Here, hold on, no, hold on. We got to do this correct. I always do it like this. Hold on. Listen, we've got a formula that works. Bam. So now we'll restart. Guys, we're back. LR, Gohan, and Piccolo time. Let's give these boys the Rainbow Star. Got them at max level 10 links. We are ready to go. So since, this character's come out, we did the 55% video. We've got them rainbowed now. I've seen a lot of people talking about the character, and people hate this unit. People freaking hate them. Not really too surprising. Now, keep in mind that the juice, right, for this character is in the Piccolo portion, which, when we're fighting Goku and Frieza, we're going to see it every time, unless we die. When we're fighting Bulma, we're going to see it every time. But, I mean, we're not seeing Piccolo every single time we fight Gogeta and Janemba. And those are, like, the fights right now on Global, right? And then if it's not those, it's Blue Kaioken, Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Like, it's just like, we're kind of in kind of a unfortunate, we're a little bit splintered until dumbass Amatsu decides, oh, what if I just put all the fucking content on both versions? Oh my god, that's so hard to do. As soon as he decides he could just do that, I mean, we'll be in a much better spot. Now, in terms of the build here, I just went for kind of like the traditional build I go for. Something like 24, 25, 26, 27 dodge, and then additional secondary. I gave them some solid equips. I felt like this would work very well for the character. Kid Gohan has one role and one role only. That is to tank. Piccolo, we'd like to see him do some damage, some additional supers, do some, tanking and dodging and stuff as well. But Piccolo has got everything. The build is mostly for Kid Gohan. Piccolo doesn't really, I mean, if we just look at it, Piccolo doesn't really need help, man. 50% damage reduction, high chance to crit. He's got the additional, so it's like, we got pretty much everything we need there. Now I know damage reduction is not dodge, but I mean he's even got dodge down here. Like it's like Piccolo doesn't need as much help from the potential system. Kid Gohan potentially being a character that wants to be in slot 1, regardless of what anybody thinks. Even if you're in slot 1, unless your damage reduction is 100%, you're going to be taking damage in there. Most of the time. I mean, Tech Broly can, eat a couple of, 30k damage shots from these big bosses and stuff like that. So, alright, let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's see what, numbers we're gonna get, what Kid Gohan and Piccolo are looking like. Rainbowed, max level 10 links, good build, stuff like that. Let's hop into one of these fights and see how they're gonna do for us. Alright, guys, we are in here. Now we could see that back there. I kind of want to see how Gohan and Piccolo can eat this. So, again, the problem for this character, this LR Gohan and Piccolo, is going to be in the opening phase. Because, oh, no, not Broly. Gohan. Alright, there's 3 different restricted, parts of this passive that matter for this Kid Gohan. The first one is 3 key, 30% damage reduction, 30% crit, and an additional that is a high chance to beat a super for 3 turns from Gohan's first appearance. So it's either going to be his first 2 turns or just the first turn if we float him off like I want to do, because I do kind of want to put him in front of that UI Goku super right there. His second restricted part right there, 3 key, 30% damage reduction, 30% crit as the first attacker in the turn. And then finally, 3 key, 20% damage reduction, and 20% crit if there's a Namek Saga or Namekian ally in the same turn. That's the problematic one right there. Now, I would say this. I do not have a problem with these Yellow Coin LRs kind of being, restricted and stuff like that. That's kind of just the role that they're going to seemingly fall into most of the time. If you take a look at all the Yellow Coin LRs this year, they all were like this. The LR Ginyu Force, Cellmax, EGL Ultimate Gohan, this character, they all have a lot of restrictions and stuff like that. They're meant to really be Cellmax I think was a little stronger than typical, but These characters are meant to enhance certain teams more so than anything is what the gauge or what I'm getting from these Yellow Coin LRs. So I'm gonna, because we could see there's that super attack right there, I guess we could dodge it, which I would really rather not do, but I do want to put Gohan in front of this attack and kind of see how we're going to be able to do this. So remember, we are going to want to, a lot of times, make sure to have Namek Saga or Namekian category allies around. Namekian is not the strongest category right now. Let me actually pull the Namekian category up, which I think hurts a little bit. This is the Namekian right here. Really, it's just this character and then Orange Piccolo. The STR Cooler movie, Piccolo, I think it's just, he's too far gone. Like, it's not 2022 anymore. If it's a full movie hero rotation, he could, like, maybe not get turned into Silly Putty immediately, but he's not very good. I guess there is Demon King Piccolo ZZA as well, but that's still a couple of days away. We'll see. Alright, so let's see how Gohan does right here. We had a couple of links activated. Remember, every super 12-key super attack that Gohan does is going to be stacks to make the Piccolo portion of the card look more impressive. Now, floating Gohan on turn 2 like this is definitely not what we want to do when we're playing to win with this guy, because we could transform into Piccolo pretty easily, but it's turn 4, turn 6. So, it's like what we would have wanted to do is not float him off. That would be, like, this is definitely what you don't want to do, but I do kind of want to see how the tanking is going to be. So, the 18-key super attack, by the way, is 100% attack and defense. And then the 12-key super is a 30%, or, excuse me, a 20% attack and offensive stack. Hidden potential system additional super immediately. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, perfect first turn. 2 stacks in. Now, how are we tanking right here? I guess we could dodge. I'd rather not. It's like, dodge is really good for winning. Yeah, but maybe not quite so good for showcasing. Okay. Well, sure. Let's just come back when we get Gohan on rotation again. Remember, there's 2 different transformation conditions for us to be able to swap into Piccolo. Number 1 is HP under 70% and turn 4, or just turn 6 unconditional. So, we'll come back when they show back up. Alright guys, here we go on our next rotation. This is exactly why we wouldn't want to float off Gohan on turn 2 to show back up on turn 5. We can't transform yet. Now, we are still going to have the Namek Saga ally, and then we're also going to have the slot 1 damage reduction. But when we're in, like, one of these serious fights, it's like, when you're below 80% damage reduction, you're not going slot 1. It's like, I mean, you could do like 70% damage reduction if you got like a million plus defense or something like that, but alright, I'd really rather, yeah, perfect, get a 12-key super attack right here. Well, wait, Gohan's key does trigger once hold on. Nah, I think we should still be good. I would rather get another stack in real quick for Piccolo, but it's fine. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit. I mean, UI Goku's damage does go up every single turn, but still. So, that's Gohan taking... He has 50% damage reduction right there? Damn. Okay. I mean, the damage we took right there is not the biggest deal, because Gohan does heal 20% HP at the end of the turn. And then Piccolo, remember, is going to have healing as well. Okay. Alright. Again, we'll this character, there's kind of like a lot of moving parts with them. I feel like they should work well for the Gogeta and Janemba fight. Maybe. Because I feel like in those fights, it's probably more reasonable that we would be able to have... Here, this guy goes with his trash man ability that he's got. Oh my god. I hate this Vegeta, dude. Why does he do this? Whatever. I mean, it's not... It's inconsequential for what we're doing right here. I'm not going to use this active. I don't want to do damage to UI Goku. I'm just chilling, right? Like, we want to see Piccolo against UI Goku. You guys know, I love this fight as a showcase fight, since UI Goku is just... He only supers in 1 slot, which is perfect for this. I mean, I guess we could dodge the super attack again, which, you know, good for winning, bad for showcasing for sure. But, you know, we'll make that build to win. So Piccolo does have a couple of moving parts himself, even besides like, you know, like with Gohan and stuff like that. But Piccolo, there's a couple of specific abilities that are going to matter on, you know, what our HP is looking like and if Piccolo's gotten hit before and stuff like that. Overall, I think Piccolo is actually very elite. But it's just, you know, it takes a little while to get there. It probably, I don't know. I mean, best case scenario with the Gohan, you'd probably get him on turn 2, get him in slot 1. He's able to tank pretty well. Some character takes some damage, then on turn 4, you're below 70%, and you just transform right into Piccolo. That would be when you're looking, like, ideal, right? Alright, so again, yeah, remember, TEQ Goku can literally only super attack in slot 2. He can't super in slot 1 or slot 3. So, definitely an interesting design for a boss. I do like them messing around with stuff like this, right? Like, we've not seen this before. This boss can only super attack in slot 2. Very goofy. This Vegeta's animation looks so good, by the way. What the hell? It's crazy how good that looks. Alright, here we go. So now we'll be able to transform into Piccolo. So one thing I want to point out here. So remember, we could do the transformation into Piccolo turn 4 if HP is under 70%. Piccolo immediately has when HP is 70% or less ability. So if Piccolo's HP at the start of turn is under 70%, he gets guaranteed dodging for that turn. So the unit is structured in such a way that, I mean, again, say we're fighting Gogeta or Janemba, very difficult fights that do a lot of damage quickly, you know, we're able to get Piccolo out, and then we have 100% dodging on that turn, ready to go, which is very good. Alright, let's go ahead and swap into Piccolo right here for us. Let's go. Dude, I love those episodes too. That shit is so good. Like that early Frieza saga right there. God damn, that shit is good. All right, nails that basically a million right there. Okay, so yeah, when HP is under 70%, Piccolo will get the 100% dodge, and then after that he has 50% dodge, right? Cool, W. If your HP is above 70% though, Piccolo gets another 20% damage reduction, and then super class allies get 70% defense. Oh, by the way, the jackass cocksuckers, you know, they thought, what if it's funny if we made this Vegeta the leader of Namek Saga, by the way, and this 200% doesn't hit like half of the team. Oh my god, we're so clever at Dokkan headquarters. Yes, man, we're so smart. Yeah, so, you know, you love that. Oh, by the way, again, Piccolo's support is super class only. Not like the entire buffs for the Namek Saga in this celebration are damn near villains, by the way. You know, never mind these three right here. They just don't exist. And then this fodder-ass character, right? Again, you know, if it's April of 2024, like, yeah, LR Ginyu Force, sure, W. But it's not April anymore. So, yeah, I mean, Nail is a nice EZA, man. We could get business done with Nail. But that boy, Kui and some of these other mistakes, annoying. All right, so Piccolo comes out. He's probably just going to dominate outright. I think, like, any time we have Piccolo out in pretty much any of these fights, he's probably just going to be very impressive, man. Link set here in his transformed state as Piccolo, Brainiacs, Namekian, Gaze of Respect, Shocking Speed, Demonic Ways, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Link set really does kind of suck balls, unfortunately. Both Kid Gohan and Piccolo's Link sets are not really good, because it's a lot of links that don't give us almost any value right now. So Piccolo does have dodge in his kit, but it's not activated until his HP is below 70%. So we do not have dodge that we're going to be, you know, ready to proc here. Like, if we would dodge UI Goku Super, it's the hidden potential system, which I don't really want to do right here. I'd rather just see Piccolo tank it, but we'll see. All right, so 20 million right away. Remember, every 12 key super attack that Piccolo or Gohan does is a 20% attack and defensive stack. Now, 20% is, you know, obviously not the greatest, but, I mean, it's still... The thing is, it's not like Piccolo needs the stacks anyway, right? We eat the super, okay. I'm pretty sure this is just, like, far and away double digits. Like, not even close. Because, I mean, we have 70% damage reduction right there. So, again, like, it's double digits by a huge margin. Now, Piccolo gets hit right there. When Piccolo gets hit, for the rest of the battle, he gets 4 key and a guaranteed additional super. So, it's like now, you know, Piccolo is going to have the ability to quad super. So, the thing is that once Piccolo comes out, and once he gets hit, he is really going to be able to super attack a lot. And remember, he's got the high chance to crit built in. So, he's going to become a wrecking ball, Piccolo is. A lot of supers, a lot of stacking, and potentially and probably a lot of crits as well. Now again, remember, I would prefer to save UI Goku as much HP as possible right here. Luckily, we have an incredibly defensive rotation right there. Broly and Vegeta are not really going to take much damage. We could kill UI Goku right here. If we do, we'll... What do you guys think? Maybe like Red Zone movie boss rush? I think that's a great showcase stage. Oh, or maybe why don't we just go to the Fusion Zamasu, like not Fusion Zamasu, but the Goku Black and Zamasu stage. I mean, yeah, I'm used to hearing their voices, man, after sparking Zero. How many 500 fights you fight Goku Black and Zamasu, dude? For real. Like, it's fight them 1,000 times. So, like, yeah, I think we'll probably go over there. Maybe we'll let Piccolo stack up a little bit or something like that. Maybe. Piccolo, I think until you get the dodge part of his passive up, you probably don't want him in slot 1. I don't know. It depends. I mean, 70% damage reduction. Like, it's not bitch level, but bosses just hit so hard. Like, as a tech character, like, Goku and Frieza will kill him through the 70% damage reduction. Like, that shit doesn't matter to them, right? But in slot 2, I mean, he's going to be really impressive. Wait a minute. Did we just 5 dodge a super? Okay. Sure. I mean, it's not like that 5 dodge by Evolution Blue Vegeta didn't actually do anything for us, right? But because he would have taken double digits anyway. I guess it's still funny, though. Okay. Sure. All right, what do we want to do right here? I mean, what Piccolo is gonna kill for sure. Like this is actually donezo. I guess we could just put him in slot 1 right there. We could let him go. 654k defense. So, how many 12 key supers did he get last turn? Was it only 1? Might have only been 1. All right, we just hit the auto. We'll do this, and then again, I think we'll go into that Goku Black and Zamasu fight. And just kind of like, you know, see Gohan and Piccolo kind of handle business. I think that this character is going to be pretty good. Maybe, like, okay, so for Kid Gohan to be really impressive, we do need the Namek Saga allies, and we need the other thing. Namek Saga or Namekian allies, right? Like, we're going to need those guys around. The fact that we are running them could lead to us losing, for sure. Because remember, it's like, at that point, I do kind of blame, you know, whatever that character is. So it's like, Orange Piccolo at this point, I don't run him much, especially after Tanabata. We now have really gotten to a point where Orange Piccolo can get creamed early and easily, just like Cell Max, right? Orange Piccolo and Cell Max have, you know, one of the worst abilities you could have, get hit to get defense, which could really hurt them right now. So, like, if we bring, you know, LR Orange Piccolo just to get the Namekian restriction for Gohan and Piccolo, and then Orange Piccolo dies, that's Gohan and Piccolo's fault, because we're only using Orange Piccolo for them, right? So, that's something to keep in mind. Nail's pretty good, though. I mean, as long as we, like, this trio, Gohan and Piccolo, Piccolo and Vegeta, and Nail, I mean, if we use that trio together, it'll work very well. Nail should be pretty impressive. I mean, this lineup right here, I mean, I don't think we would really have difficulties with any fight. Bulma, I mean, Namek Vegeta's pretty great for the Bulma fight, though. Like, because he has the Rainbow Orb changing, and he's also doing guaranteed supers, right? Which is huge for the Bulma fight. Right now, when people... It seems like a lot of people don't even... Like, people just pretend it doesn't exist, but it does. But a lot of people don't real... Like, they just think, like, oh, the Rainbow Orb changing is the annoying part. To me, it's the needing to super attack 4 times while you're getting 9 key debuff. That's the big issue. I don't think any of the 4 major fights right now would give us too much difficulty. I suppose 17 could be annoying with Gohan and Piccolo, right? Lock them in, like, slot 2 or slot 3 and then super them. Maybe Gohan takes a lot of damage. Maybe. But, I mean, remember, the super attack effect 100% on that 18 key for both Piccolo and Kid Gohan. I mean, that's pretty strong, right? All right, let's hop into our next fight here. All right, guys, I'm switching up, canceling. Piccolo is a character that has that HP condition ability. We have to see Piccolo with that dodging ability up. We got to get it up in the video. So I'm going to switch it up. We're going to go into this fight right here. This fight actually can be a little challenging with AGL. Yeah, you guys are going to see next turn. This fight can actually be a little challenging here. With the right characters, or I guess maybe the wrong characters, I would say. Which we have here. Because Vegeta is going to Rainbow Orb change anything except for AGL orbs. So what we need to do here is, you know, this is the stage with the bombs, to be clear. Right? Because I find it very difficult, very inconsistent to actually take damage. It's tough. It's tough. I know a lot of people would say, no, it's not hard. But, I mean, for me it is. Okay? It's tough. So, we're going to use this to take damage. Now, it's Goten who is creating the bombs. EGL orbs have bombs on them. The reason I'm jumping into this fight specifically is because I want to take the damage from the bombs. Nice rainbow orbs, dickhead. Thanks, bud. Yeah, great. Thank you, Broly. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, Super Easy, Broly. Alright, yeah, okay. So I want to take damage from the bombs so that we could transform into Piccolo immediately on turn 4, under 70% HP, and then we get Piccolo's 100% dodge ability, right? So Piccolo has 100% dodge, and then the following turn he's going to have 50% dodge, which is going to be awesome, right? So, I mean, that's great. I mean, characters with 100% dodge, I mean, you could do a lot of business with that. Remember that Super Easy Broly? His super attack builds up. So that second super, that's his third super already. So Super Easy Broly is going to be fully built up already. Remember, a character that needs to do super attacks to build up, if they have an AoE, it'll count. Like, we've known this since in Evolution Blue Vegeta came out, right? Well, that was the first one that comes to my mind, I guess. Was there one before that? I don't think so. But in Evolution Blue Vegeta, remember, he would get Ki... What was it? He would get Ki every time he super attacked or something like that? And then, like, if he did the final explosion, he'd fully build it up or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Piccolo Jr. works the same way, right? There's other characters that don't come to mind immediately, but yeah, you guys get the point. Nice, dude. Another one. Oh, wow, damn. Awesome. This is a hidden potential system additional superhero. Fantastic. That really matters because it's stacks, right? We're stacking. Beautiful. Makes Piccolo stronger. I don't think Gohan would take... Trunks, Goten, and Android 18 don't hit hard enough here. I don't think we would take damage. The point of this fight is what we're about to see. We might die right here. Not Gohan, but this. We might die right here. Get ready. Okay. There's a lot of HP. Yep. Okay. Whew. Well, I don't... Okay. All right, let's, not the greatest turn. Shit. Yeah, I brought Super Easy A Broly as a way to kind of, like, get rid of some of that. All right, so Nail took a lot of damage, but then healed some back up. Now, we're actually in business here. And then that's 5 orbs right there. As long as Vegeta doesn't get killed by Kid Trunks right here, we should be good. That's okay. We got true type advantage here. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, but he did seal us, though. Kid Trunks is... Okay. Sure. Cool. Nice. Nice. Okay. Nail should be fine, right? I mean, we weren't... Okay, additional normal. Great. There's the super. We weren't fully low on HP, though, at the start of turn. He does have some damage reduction. This is Goten. I don't think this will kill us. Oh, good dodge right there. Trunks makes me nervous, potentially. Okay. Alright, looks like we're in business here. Oh, that was a very clutch dodge. Don't worry, guys. I know how to build my characters towards winning. Don't worry. Do not worry, man. Don't worry. Alright, make it one more turn through this nonsense, and then we got Piccolo. We got Goku. Yeah, we're fine. Super easy, Broly. Change those HL orbs, Daddy. No, he didn't. Nah, he sure didn't. Alright, regardless, we're fine. Because we got the Brolys here. They will massacre Trunks and Goten and 18 and shit like that. Alright, I'm gonna clear these. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Do not fear. I have a plan. And that's this right here. What's your defense? 457's not as high as I'd like, but that'll get us some HP back. And then the int orbs, this will also get us some HP back. Again, I just want to get Goten out of here to get these bombs out of here. Because the thing is that the two AGL Vegetas, they rainbow orb change every other orb besides AGL. So it just leads to fields full of AGL orbs being there in front of us, right? The two Brolys are going to devastate these Trunks and Goten and Mai, though. Or and Android 18. Trunks and Goten and Android 18. Let me not disrespect Bayteen like that. No. Alright, super easy. Broly will wrap this up. At least Goten's annoying bomb ability. And then next turn, it's Trunks and Goten they turn physical orbs into bombs. Now, Piccolo does work well for this fight, right? So, when we swap into Piccolo, he's immediately gonna have 100% chance to dodge. Super powerful. And then remember, he does heal us at the end of the turn, too, which is pretty nice. This is fine. Super easy, Broly. He's not a bitch once he's built up. He can be in danger, like, at the start of the fight, but once Super Easy Broly is built up, he's fine. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Let's just hope that Vegeta doesn't... He's not going to kill both. No way. Yeah, nice. Awesome. This is great. So we're going to be able to take advantage of Piccolo's healing at the end of the turn ability to be very helpful for us and shit. This is awesome. Yeah, good. So we don't actually have to dodge an attack to get his ability. It's just once you have his 100% dodge up, he then is dodging for the rest of the fight, which is good. Just had to make sure to get this in the video, right? Yeah, beautiful. All right, so now we can get AGL orbs. Since Goten is dead, the bombs are no longer created. It's their video, so we got to play this. And here we go. This is, like, I guess that kind of worked out really well. We got them turn one, able to float them off right away. In a stage where we could take damage, as long as we don't start out in slot 7, it could work out pretty well for us. Alright, so now we have our goat out. Here, let's hit that. Although, I do kind of want him at 24 key, but at the same time, we're going to give all this AGL key to Nail-san. Yeah, here, have that. Give us that HP regen. That's what I wanted. So now, between that and then Piccolo, remember, heals 25% HP at the end of the turn. So we'll be full healed back up right away. Piccolo and Nail are actually a great combo. Alright, so now Piccolo has dodge for the rest of the fight, and he had 100% dodge on this turn. But Keep in mind, we do still have to get hit. Okay, so he got the 70% failed. This is a hidden potential system additional super right here. So right now, early results are in. We're getting great hidden potential system additional super luck with this character, which I love. I'm loving. That was a hidden potential system super. Because Piccolo has to get hit to get an additional, which obviously we can't do when we have 100% dodge, right? All right, remember, physical orbs are the problem, though. Haha, exactly. That's why I brought Broly. Super Easy A Broly. I brought Super Easy A Broly so that way he would hopefully get rid of the... Oh, this is on. We'll play it, sure.
どこへ行くんだ? お前と一緒に避難する準備だ。一人用のポットでか?
Alright, so what are we looking like right here? Okay. Not really too bad. We could just put super... You know, we did have 2 Rainbow Orb Changers on the turn. Huh. You could have fooled me. Sure wish I'm looking for those orbs. Where are they? I mean, I guess we could... It's not going to be a big deal, right? A little bit of damage. Not a big deal at all. And we'll hit that right there. We'll just aim for Trunks and Goten. At this point, I don't need to take damage anymore, right? Like, we already got the ability up. And we're gonna be able to kind of finish this fight off with Piccolo. That combo of Piccolo and Nail, I mean, it is gonna be effective, by the way. Like, it's not like Nail is not weak. And Nail is a support, too. Right? Like, remember, Nail is giving all allies 2 key 50% attack and defense if there is a Piccolo on the team. So, like, Nail is really doing an awful lot, I'd say. It's just like, as long as you have his restrictions met, which is just a Namekian. You do need a Namekian category character on the team and a Piccolo. So, I mean, I think that the best way to do it is just the Piccolo and Vegeta exchange character. Like, that's probably the go-to pick, I would say. I mean, I would take that character over Orange Piccolo at this point, probably, right? Orange Piccolo, it's just too easy for him to take damage now, right? Like that, you know. Orange Piccolo is one of my all-time favorites for sure, but that doesn't mean I make excuses for him. I mean, he's fallen off, unfortunately. It is what it is. Once we got to like the Tanabata level fights, that's when like some of those characters could start taking damage. Like even Cell Max, I mean, against Blue Kaioken Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, he could take some damage, but Cell Max was still so explosive that typically you're just able to just blow the fight away before it really mattered. But certainly, I think, you know, with like the Bulma fight and now the Gogeta and Janemba fight, it's like, it's, you know, pretty crazy. I mean, the main 4 fights that I'm using as the showcase fights, keep in mind that these main 4 fights right now, they've all come out since like the oldest fight of the main 4 I do is Goku and Frieza, which is like July 25th or something like that. So none of them are really that old. All right. So remember, Piccolo does still need to get hit right here. Hopefully we do get hit once to get us to 24 key. Again, we just got to get hit one time, Piccolo, to get us to 24 key right here. All right, let's see. Because remember, Piccolo now has a 50%. Perfect, there we go. But Piccolo now has a 50% chance to dodge. So, as we see right there. Yeah, he exactly what I wanted from him. Get hit once, dodge the rest. He knew. He knew. All right, so now we can do 4 super attacks on this turn. There's the 18 key. That gets 100% stats. This right here is, I believe, the guaranteed additional. Or is this the 70%? Bam. Bam. Okay, well, regardless, we got those. Now, let's see if we can get the hidden potential system additional super. And then, remember, every 12 key super Piccolo does, he is stacking. No hidden potential system on that turn. Okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. I do kind of want to get Piccolo's KO screen in here. And then I think we could probably end at that point. But we do have to get Piccolo's KO screen on his 18 key super attack. And then I think once we get that, I think we're probably going to be good for the video here. But, I mean, I do like the character. I mean, we'll see how many issues we might run into. I think maybe if you're, like, if you don't have Orange Piccolo, or, I don't know, maybe you hate that character, or you don't have the Piccolo and Vegeta, I mean, you know, those are, like, your Kid Gohan is, like Celtic Shaq. Well, I guess that doesn't really make a ton of sense because he just came out, right? Like, it's more like, damn, Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo is not Celtic Shaq. Orange Piccolo is more like, well, I don't know if Phoenix Sun Shaq. Well, it's not like Shaq was super good in Phoenix either. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. The point is, like, Kid Gohan, if we don't have, like, the Namekian or Planet Namek Saga ally on the rotation, like, he is not going to be what we'd want, right? That's the point. All right, guys. I figured, you know, kind of like an ending point right here, we could go ahead and rock the Beast Gohan team. When we do the long video, we'll definitely try out a couple of these teams. I mean, there's a few leader skills, 200% leader skills that the team is on. Yeah, sorry, Dokkan info has been kind of, I don't know. I think these are like broken ads. I mean, because we can see 1,230 ads. That's just since I've had the page open, right? I think we're having an ad meltdown. I tried to turn ad blocker off here, and it was way worse because the whole screen was just a giant ads. Why don't I show it? Yeah, sure, let's do it. All right, so still a little intrusive here. Okay, anyway. So if we take a look at the teams we got, it's pretty much just Vegeta's team and Beast's team. I mean, these are not, like, that's not happening. It's not happening, not happening. So it's just the 200% teams, right? The Beast Gohan team and then the Vegeta team. You know, a lot of those 2022 era, 2023 era, you know, teams, that shit is dead. Dead in the water. Done, done, done. Now, by the way, Gohan and Piccolo do activate Beast Gohan's, they activate his thing. Unit super attack, which could be good if we're fighting like Kid Buu or something like that. Kid Buu is not really that tough, but yeah, you get the point. You get the point. All right, so really with this, okay, 17 million right there, sure. Really what I'm looking to do here is I mostly just want to get the KO screen for Piccolo. Maybe just get a little bit more footage in the meantime. All right, guys, let's get a little bit more footage in here. Let's just kind of like slowly go through. Well, I guess I could just... Nah. Let's get Kid Gohan, because Gohan is going to get the key from being in slot 1. I did want to make sure that Gohan is at 24 key right here, which we're going to get. We're also going to get the extra support from Gohan and Piccolo right there. So, all right. So now, what's our attack set at right here? 19.9, so basically 20 million right there. Okay, perfect, okay. We'll get a couple of stacks. We'll swap over to Piccolo. We'll let Piccolo build up for a little bit, I think. And then we'll kind of let Piccolo get that finishing blow on Rose a little bit later on in the fight. Yeah, I think that this character overall is pretty good. I mean, do I think that they're like a, oh my god, they're like a top character or something like that? Like, no. I mean, like on the top LRs, like, do I think that this character, again, the kind of like cutoff point I've mentioned is this Gohan and Piccolo, are they better than 17 and Golden Frieza? It's like Piccolo definitely is, but again, I mean, Piccolo might not show up until turn 6, right? Whereas like 17 and Golden Frieza are going to be at a very elite level, you know, the whole time. I mean, the thing, though, is that Piccolo gets to a point where he could sit in slot 1. And that's where it kind of, like, really, like, that really matters, right? Like, Piccolo being able to go in slot 1, like, towards the end of these fights when we're fighting Bulma and Goku and Frieza, I do think you could get away with it. I mean, when I'm talking about Piccolo in slot 1, though, you would need that 50% dodge to be activated first before he'd be able to go slot 1. Like, if that is activated, you could definitely risk it. And even against, like, Bulma's explosive normals, Piccolo probably could be okay a little bit. I mean, we'll see. All right, here, let me just skip to the next turn. All right, guys, let's get Piccolo out here and start to get to stacking. I'll probably play... We'll maybe do, like, this first rotation right here. Yeah, this is going to be a really good rotation for him. Yeah, maybe we'll do, like, this first turn. How much does he have with Orange Piccolo? Okay, so that's just shocking speed that he's not going to have. He has shocking speed with Beast, this one right here, which is 2 key and 5% defense. But, I mean, I kind of a little bit more interested in his attacking, like, potency right here. You know, for the showcase, of course. So, all right, let's see what Piccolo is going to get right here. After this, I think I'm going to just cut, and I'm going to let Piccolo potentially stack up for a little bit. You know, just get a couple of these 12-key super attacks in, see him stacking up a little bit. You know, maybe we can get a little bit higher numbers, and then we'll finish off with this KO screen. Again, like, where he is in terms of, like, a tier list or something like that, like, I definitely would probably do, like, an update to, like, the top 10 yellow coin LRs. What was the last? That would be an interesting tier list to do. Top 10 yellow coin LRs, huh? So, in the last one... Yeah, okay. Yellow coin LRs are a little bit better than I was thinking. Like, I'm looking at some of them. Like, you know, 17 and Golden Frieza, pretty good. I mean, Cell Max is still pretty good. I mean, Cell Max is better. Oh, the nice hit and potential system dodge right there. Cell Max is definitely better for Goku and Frieza and Bulma than Gogeta and Janemba, but still pretty good. Easy Tech Broly can, you know, make some noise. Bulma's pretty good. I'll probably update that one. And Piccolo and Gohan, they definitely are in that range somewhere. I want to see how, like, we can make things work against these bigger fights, but they're not, like, a complete trash character or anything like that. No way. We've seen way worse than this Gohan and Piccolo before. Alright, guys, I typically don't go for, like, over mega juicing and stuff like that like this, but we can make it happen today. So, here's Piccolo big time buffed. We got a lot of, you know, LR Piccolo is on the milking table for this one. You know, there's no doubt about that. Alright, let's let Piccolo go ahead and slap around Rose here. I actually probably should have did a better job. Yeah, shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's just do this. I want to get the KO screen in here. So after this turn, all I care about is getting the KO screen in. We are about to get the Dokkan attack, though, which is bad. So I just need to make sure to not kill Rose, and then Piccolo can finish him off next turn. We'll see what damage we're going to get. We got, like, you know, UI Goku's domain is up. We got Gamma 1 support. Like, we got the Gohan and Piccolo. We got most of his links up. So, I mean, you know, he's got some juice in him. But, like, that Gohan and Piccolo character is not exactly what I'd consider good, right? For sure. And remember, all these attacks right here, he's got a 50% chance to crit. So, all the attacks we've seen from LR Piccolo are above the threshold to do damage against Goku and Frieza, provided he does actually crit with them, right? So that's good. That's good. That's good. Alrighty. Let's just come back for the KO screen and we'll finish up. Alright, chat. Time to wrap this up. So, let me know what you guys think about the LR Piccolo and Kid Gohan. We'll get into the long video soon, and we'll be able to go ahead and take a look at exactly how good this character is. I do think that they are pretty good. You know, kind of what I expect from a Yellow Coin LR. I think expectations are definitely something that imprisons a lot of people. Yellow Coin LRs, I mean, Cell Max is an exception. I think Bulma's kind of an exception as well. Besides those two, though, we don't see Yellow Coin LRs who are like, oh my god, dude, like, they're like top 2 or something like that, right? Like, it's kind of just like Cell Max and Bulma for quite a while. Many years back, right? Like, what? 2021, was there some crazy Yellow Coin LR? I mean, the Vegeta and Goku was good, but I don't, like, it's just, like, this level is kind of what Yellow Coin LRs typically are, honestly. And these days, especially after carnivals have become a thing, they more so have fallen into the exact role that this Gohan and Piccolo is at. So, let me know what you guys think. Love you guys. Mwah! Tomorrow we'll have the big long video for them. Probably going to be going a little bit longer since there's so many moving parts to them. We'll see how it goes.